All right, guys, it's Joel here with Details, and I'm going to tell you how we stay busy during the winter. All right, guys, so one of the main things that I do that really helps throughout the holiday season or the winter season, when maybe you're not getting an influx of clientele, maybe when people are traveling, maybe when people are being a little bit more on the frugal side and really trying to budget for the holiday spending, what I do is I offer gift cards. That's a great way to make revenue. You're not having to work. Yes, you're gonna have to do some free work later on, but at least you're getting money in the time being during the slow season for yourself. And you're also providing a service and gifting to somebody else, so you're expanding your reach as well. Also, another point that I do is during the first couple of years for me, when it was really slow and I was starting out, I teamed up and I networked with other detailers and I did some free work. Doing that, you're expanding your network, you're helping out, you're learning, you're on site, you're getting customer service experience, and you're just seeing how other people operate. You can always get tricks and tips and translate that over into your business. Another thing I do is I donate to fundraisers or anything in the community in order to just kind of show our presence, show our gratitude, give back, and at the same time you're expanding your reach and your exposure. Also, guys, relationships that you have intact really help at this time of year. If somebody's coming, if you have a great rapport and a great relationship with somebody, and maybe they have a family member visiting for, a week or just, maybe a couple of days. I had somebody 2 days ago who was only in town for 24 hours and they needed a detail. They reached out to us. We took care of it for them. The mother, gave her our recommendation and we were there the same day, knocked it out. Happy clientele, and now we have her in that we'll be taking care of her, going forward.
Another thing you mentioned, including relationships, was customer service. After every detail, you let them know, hey, what do you let them know?
I let them know that I offer follow-up support. So if we take care of somebody's vehicle, like this one today, she had some chemical etching on it. If the problem occurs again, I can let her know exactly what we did in order to remedy it. I can also tell them if they have any kind of tips or if they need any kind of tips on how to prevent it. I'm also here for that, so they can reach out to me via text message, DM. I'm always there for all of my clients, post detail for any kind of follow-up and support when it comes to vehicle maintenance and care.
You know what? Because I feel like a lot of detailers, they come, do their job and leave. But you put yourself in an expert position where if you need anything, you let me know and that gets you more business, right?
Yep.
Now, another thing was the type of customers, their budget.
Yes. So if you're targeting a type of clientele at a really low budget, if your prices are really low, more than likely around the time of the holidays when they're really budgeting and they're spending a little bit more than they have to, maybe they're saving up to do their taxes at the beginning of the year, whatever the case may be, those clients more than likely are not going to have the expendable money to take care of their vehicles the way they do in the summertime. So if you're targeting a clientele that's a little bit more established as far as financially, they're going to be able to use your services year-round, opposed to only during certain times of the year when they budgeted for it.
Got it. Because I noticed, man, you've been busy, Joel.
Yeah.
While other detailers are struggling to get customers, you keep getting a lot of customers, bro.
Yeah, we stay busy, year-round. Even in the rain, we have clients that have accidents. Every vehicle you have accidents. People go on road trips, but for the most part, by keeping your relationships intact, you're the go-to person when they need something done and done right. So if you keep a relationship intact, they're going to call you throughout the year, no matter what the issue is. When one of my clients has anything going on with their car, I want them to reach out to me, whether it's to detail their vehicle, whether it's just for advice on how to maintain their vehicle, whether it's them getting a new vehicle and I need to give them a suggestion on how to keep it looking good. All of those, I'm keeping myself a part of their lives and a part of their vehicle's life. So I'm always that second person they're thinking of, when it comes to their car. I'm always the number one that they're going to go to.
Now, last question. You say they follow up, they go hit you with questions or tips.
Yes.
Do you charge for that? or how do you handle it?
With clients, I do not. I'll give them the best advice that I can for the vehicle. Obviously, it's a little bit hard to give recommendations when you're not on site doing an inspection of the vehicle. But I give them any kind of advice that I can give from a professional level on something they can do to help prevent or enhance the look of their vehicle. I don't charge any fee, even if it's a client reaching out, if it's a potential client reaching out, asking me questions, even if they don't book with us, I'm gonna give them the best knowledge that I have, and that in itself usually gets them to come back to me because I'm already explaining and giving them an approach and giving them a starting point. So that education, showing them what's going on and how to approach it, usually gives them a little bit of trust and confidence to go with me. All right, guys, so that's how I stay busy during the winter season. I know I talk fast. I went through the gift cards, the referrals, the relationships, the client services, the education, the ongoing service of follow-up. But if you want even more information on how to stay busy during the winter, go ahead and click the link below for the consulting line. I got a ton more tips and tricks I can give you on the customer service end, how to retain clients, how to gain clients, even during the winter season. Have a good one. I'll see you guys on the next video.